Next, let's have a look at use of the with the name of the media. When the name of the media is being used to represent the whole group of that media, that type of media, then we use the before that name of media. Here, first example is, some say that widespread use of the telephone is counterproductive. Here the word telephone is not used for my phone or your phone or someone else's phone, but use of telephone in general. So because this telephone word is we are using to represent the whole industry of telephone, we use the before it. Another example is, after the internet the newspapers are becoming irrelevant. Here internet and newspapers are two types of media, and these words are representing not one newspaper or not one type of internet, but all types of newspapers, all parts of internet. So we use the before both these names, both these nouns, internet and newspapers, because they are representing the whole industry behind them. They are representing the whole group behind them. Now looking at the exception is when the word is used for individual instruments of that type, like telephone instruments or individual newspapers. Then we don't use the, especially for various types of media instruments. However, usually we do not use the with television, and I will show you some examples. As I said, we do not use the when we are using the name of the media for instruments. Like new telephones have cameras included in them, so we are talking about telephone instruments, so we do not use the. Here is an example with television. We don't use the with television. So after daytime talk shows, what will television bring next? So even though here we are using television as a group, but we do not use the. Now use of the with entertainment. Use the with the name of entertainment when that name is being used to represent the whole group. Like in the first example, 100 years ago the Broadway shows were the main means of entertainment for the rich. Broadway shows is a collective representation of all shows on Broadway. The name came from Broadway Street in New York, where there are many theaters which do shows, so it became Broadway shows. So we are using that name to represent live shows. So 100 years ago the Broadway shows were the main means, so we are using Broadway shows to represent an entertainment industry, type of entertainment industry. Another example, those who love the ballet do not like to watch anything else. Again, here we are using the word ballet for a type of dance which is common everywhere, a type of show that is common everywhere, and we are using to represent that group, so we call the ballet. Exceptions, do not use the when the name is used for individual show or episode. And the example is, I am going to a Broadway show this evening. So we are talking about one Broadway show, even though we have not specified which one, but because we are talking about a single show, we do not use the. Watching dancers dancing on tips of their toes during a ballet performance makes me dizzy. Watching dancers dancing on tips of their toes during a ballet performance makes me dizzy. Again, here we are talking about a ballet in general, not about the whole industry, not about any particular ballet, so we will not use the.